Thank you for calling the Auto Glass Helpline. Today we are cutting out a quarter glass on this 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the same one that we pulled the windshield out of yesterday. And as you can see, we already have our WRD Orange Bat mounted up inside here. We have our line pushed through, and we have our WRD molding protectors in place. You can see that this one actually goes all the way back here, and this is not a trim that pops off, it looks like. So we got our molding protectors in here to get our line laced underneath our trim, and let's get this pulled through, tightened down, and ready to go. So this one should be interesting, to say the least, because of the way this pulls around right here. I'm afraid that's gonna pull my line up across here, so we might need to tape that off to protect that paint job there. So let's make sure we are underneath all of our rubber here. Make sure we are underneath all of our molding protectors. Get that pulled nice and tight. Pull this guy through to there. And it does look like let's lift that rubber up and make sure we're not going to cut that. And it does look like we're gonna need to put some tape on there to protect that. So let's do so. Pull our line out of the way here, and tuck our tape right back in here. They are painting all the way back here, so this isn't necessarily necessary, but showing what we need to do in a pinch here. So this line fold down tight, make sure we are behind our molding protectors. That will work there. And let's grab our drill, draw up our slack real quick. Make sure we're not going to cut any trim here. Alright, that's nice and tight. We're going to go ahead and use the U-lock here and start cutting up our edge around our corner here. And stop right there. And go ahead and pull these ones out. And these are all tight down along the bottom here. I'm going to leave these ones in so we do not cut the rubber trim around this edge here. To swap out our U-lock and pull down along the bottom here. Looks like it's pulled inside. So we can go ahead and remove those. And then what we will do, we're going to go ahead and run some tape on here. So we don't drop our window out when we're done. So with our tape on the outside, sorry about all the noise, we can climb inside here and actually use our drag and move our bat around now. So Pull the U-lock out of here. And start our pull across the bottom here, making sure we don't get hung up like that. And take one of our little molding protectors here, slip that behind there. Pull that. And I could use a bigger guard, but we're gonna stop right there and move our bat down a little bit. Finish cutting across the top down here. Come on. There we go. Let that draw down. And then we will cut across the top here. Again, making sure we don't get hung up on any of these seams here. You see the seam right there? You don't want to get caught behind there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this down here on the bottom. We're going to pull across the bottom here. Alright, let that draw down. And again, take that little bit of slack out. Check our area here. And we're going to pull across the bottom here. And then also finish that cut across that trim piece along the back there. Cutting slow, letting our drag spin a little bit in our hand, but still maintaining. Oh, there's another one right there. So we'll grab our little shield and stick him right there. We're letting our drag spin in our hand just a little bit. That way we maintain that cutting. And that is cut loose. Set these aside. Grab our molding protector. And we can remove our tape and then pull our window. Alright, and just like that, we are cut away and clean. No damage to our trim, no damage to our body. That's a bummer that those are poppers on the back there, but if we don't decide, or if the body shop doesn't decide to buy a new one, we'll put a new little piece of double-sided tape here on the back. It looks like to hold that piece down right there. And then we can use a little dab of urethane to plug these holes and hold these guys down on the back here. So that is cutting out quarter glass on a brand new 2024 Jeep, or no, sorry, 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.